All right, guys, what's going on? So today I just want to talk about how to get help on Seller Central really quickly, right? Because they put in these barriers to essentially stop you from actually talking to a real person to get help on Seller Central. So I'm going to walk you through the case process right now. It changes all the time. It's just recently changed a little bit. So I'm going to tell you how the quickest way to get there, kind of how to bypass all their bots and their computer-based automation stuff. That way, if you need to talk to a real human person, you can actually make a case and do that. Also apologize for the lack of production value here. I'm doing a little bit of traveling. I'll go into some hot springs up in the mountains, so should be fun, but I wanted to make this, and this is the setup I got going. So hopefully it looks okay, sounds okay, and can be helpful. So this is hopping on my screen here. Okay, so we see the Amazon account. Now, the first thing we want to find is the help button. Sometimes this is in the top right. The favorite way I want to get to it always, because it seems to be always here, is right down to the bottom left side, help. Okay, we're going to hit help right here. Okay, and you can see this has changed itself. So this is used to be just cases. Now it's automation process. It used to look a little different from this about 3 months ago. So if this changes, don't worry, that's just part of the process. They're just trying to put in more and more steps for you to get automated help versus actually getting a real person, right? I think this is just because scale, they want to do automation. They don't want people hired to save money there. They want everything just kind of systemized. That's always been Amazon's kind of bread and butter here. But the principles should stay the same here. So this screen is pretty much brand new to me, okay? But every time I see something new, what I'm looking for is kind of a bypass system to like actually talk to an associate, okay? And so just quickly going through this, obviously, click your country, select your service. It could be advertising, selling on Amazon. Most cases will be selling on Amazon. If it's advertising, you'll know what to do there. Select an issue to resolve. Inventory lost in FBA warehouse, listing not active, FBA returns, fix product detail page, title, damaged Amazon inventory, trouble adding a product. So, 5665 error codes, things like this. So you do want to follow this because sometimes the automation can help. Okay, but if I'm just looking to get a person, okay, I'm going to start clicking through these and see if there's a route to go talk to a person. Okay, so just picking one. I'm not going to pick change a product title, fix a product detail page. These things are going to be more automated, okay, because they're just, information on the back end. I'm going to do something that has a little bit more, let's see here, more other to it, okay? Some other things that can't be solved by, AI all the time, right? Obviously, if your returns, reimbursements, go down that rabbit hole. If it's inventory loss in FBA warehouse, go to that rabbit hole because you want to at least contact the right associate at the right department, okay? But say I'm having issues with an error code or just even it's a title or it's a detail page thing, but I'm not getting associate help. Say I need to really just talk to someone here, okay? So let's go trouble adding a product. Let's see if this gets us through here. So we see trouble adding a product. Okay, received an error code, cannot find my listing, restricted products, all this good stuff here. Doesn't mean like some of these won't lead you to essentially, this is what we want, right? Contact an associate. So this is the whole goal of this video, is to quickly let you find somewhere to actually contact someone, okay? So I clicked one, restricted products. Maybe this information can help, but most times it won't. So I'm gonna hit contact an associate, okay? So I'm gonna put in my information here of what's going on. So potentially, I should have thought of something, a vague case here of what's going on. I'm just gonna put have issues with product getting listed. Okay, review and submit. Let's see what happens here. Okay, contact an associate. Okay, if you put certain buzzwords in here, like change title, you're probably not going to get this. This is probably going to go back to the change the title stuff. So that's why I was super vague here. You could try to be more descriptive, right? Hopefully, if you're doing this, you have a more descriptive case kind of going on. You could change this description here. If since we're already here, you could change this to kind of let the rep know what's going on more. Chat seems to be new. You're not going to always get this here. So if you need help like right away, I suggest the phone. This can be the quickest to get a rep on the phone. Yeah, it's going to be like banging your head against the wall. They might not know what's going on. I like to do this during American business hours, so US business hours, from like 8 to 5 to get a better better chance to essentially get a US rep. Now, if you're doing it after hours, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You're most likely going to get someone outsourced to a different country. Email as well. So it just depends on my mood. If it's urgent, which you can check this box and say it's urgent, I'm getting on the phone, right? And sometimes I'm not going to solve the case in the first day. I get a rep, doesn't really know what's going on. He transfers it out. He makes a case, says he's going to get back to you. But if it's a situation where I need to figure out as fast as possible, I'm doing this every single day. Okay. It's just like the first thing on my schedule. This is just how Amazon works too. So this gives you a little insight that if you need something solved, Seller Central is not the best. So you just need to attack it with volume. Okay. So day by day, keep just calling until you get someone who can actually help you and help you fix your problem. Because that's usually what it takes. You talk to 5 reps, finally one person understands what's going on, has the knowledge to help you out, or you at least, those first 4 calls, you get some information. So when you come back again for the 5th call, you essentially, know the right verbiage, you know what's going on, and that way you can lead the rep to fixing your issue. Now, if it's kind of low volume issue, or not, I shouldn't say low volume, but a low urgency issue, I'm doing email and I'm sending cases like every other day, following up, making multiple cases for the same issue essentially to spread out the reps. The chat feature, I've actually never used this, but again, give it a shot. Any way to contact these Seller Central reps, the most convenient for you, do it. But again, urgent wise, I'm always going to get on the phone, which again, you can hit urgent right here, schedule a call, or have them call you right away. Okay. So just make sure your phone number is right in the back end. You can obviously put your phone number here again as well, but just make sure that matches up if possible. If not, not a huge deal. You should be able to put any phone number you want in there. So that's it, guys. That's a quick way to contact Seller Central support. If you got any questions, any other Seller Central support related questions, let me know in the comments down below. I might not get back to you, but I can at least read them so I can make updated videos in the future. If there's anything else that kind of needs deeper exploring when it comes to that, just let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to check those out. As well as you want more updated videos like this in Amazon, make sure you subscribe. We also have a free Facebook group link down below there. You can hop in. We do Q&As, live videos, have a lot of guides, everything like that to make sure that, get all the help you can get. Otherwise, guys, that's it. See you in the next one. Bye.